My child, come and sit with me. Still your heart, quiet the racing of your mind, and grant me your undivided attention. I am speaking to the very core of your being, to the spirit I knit together in your mother's womb. A great shifting is upon you, a foundational tremor that you feel in the depths of your soul. You sense that the address you have known, the life you have carefully constructed, is about to be rewritten forever. Do not be afraid. Every breath you take is a prayer I hear. Every silent fear that coils in the quiet of the night is known to me. I see the war within you, the desperate longing for the comfort of the familiar, wrestling against the undeniable pull of the change I am initiating. Understand my heart in this, beloved. This upheaval is not a punishment. It is not a sign of my displeasure or a withdrawal of my favor. It is the opposite. It is an act of profound and fierce love. I am shaking what can be shaken so that you will learn to stand on that which cannot be shaken. I am stirring the nest, not to cast you out, but to teach you to use the wings I have given you. I am a God of revelation, and I am pulling back the veil that has made your world small, so you can see the vast, breathtaking landscape of the life I have always intended for you. The chaos you perceive is not the unraveling of your life. It is the holy and necessary groundwork for a miracle. It is the tilling of hard soil before a glorious spring. Only those whose hands are open in trust can receive the seeds I am about to plant. The place you call Hema, the arrangement of rooms, the scent of the air, the rhythm of your days, is more than a physical structure. It has been a harbor for your heart, a school for your mind, a training ground for your spirit. It is where you have learned to hope, to grieve, to love, and to believe. But a ship cannot stay in the harbor forever if it is to discover new lands. A student cannot remain in the first grade if they are to learn the deeper truths of the universe. So it is with you. The foundations you have built your security upon, brick by brick, must now be reformed. They must be deepened, strengthened, and consecrated anew for the next chapter of your journey. This is not an act of demolition, but of renovation. This is not loss, but a divine exchange. I am clearing away the clutter of what has served its purpose so you have room to receive what is eternal. I am purging the stagnant waters of routine and comfort that have bred complacency, so that the fresh, living river of my spirit can carve a new and life-giving path through the center of your being. So I tell you with all the love of a father for his child, do not clench your fists around what is slipping away. Do not mourn the shedding of a skin you have outgrown. Everything you see with your physical eyes, every structure, every plan, every human-made security is by its very nature temporary. Your own strength is finite. Your own understanding is a candle flame in the face of my eternal Son. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the unmovable rock upon which all of reality is built. The changes that are now unfolding are the signature of my hand, the work of a master artist creating a masterpiece. Though the ground beneath you feels unstable, know that every tremor is a perfectly timed beat in the symphony of my divine will. Every unexpected shift is a golden thread I am weaving into the grand tapestry of your destiny. A destiny so much richer and more beautiful than the one you have been trying to weave for yourself. Listen to me, my child, for this is crucial. In this season of transition, your faith will be stretched. It will feel as if it is being tested to its breaking point. But I am not testing you to see if you will fail. I am stretching you to reveal a capacity for trust and a reservoir of spiritual power you never knew you possessed. I am the God of life, of motion, of growth, of ascension. I do not call my children to stagnate in the shallow pools of predictability. I call them into the deep waters of my purpose. As I stir the foundations of your external life, I am simultaneously stirring the depths of your soul. The dreams you laid to rest are being reawakened. The passions you thought had cooled are being fanned into flame. The invisible walls of fear and self-limitation that have confined you for so long are being lovingly and systematically dismantled. The horizon you once saw as the edge of your world is now becoming your starting line. Be aware, for the enemy of your soul sees this moment of vulnerability as an opportunity. Even now, whispers of fear and doubt gather like shadows at the edges of your mind. They will tell you that you are not ready, that you are alone in this, that this change is too much for you to handle, that you have been abandoned. They will hiss lies of scarcity, of failure, of insignificance. But I declare to you now, by the authority of my eternal word, those whispers are nothing but echoes in the face of my power. They are dust before the wind of my spirit. My presence is a fortress around you. My spirit is a fire within you. I am not watching from a distance. I am with you in the very heart of the storm. I am in every faltering step, in every anxious pause, in every breath that feels heavy with uncertainty. You cannot see the finished picture, but I can. I see the end from the beginning, and it is glorious. I am already standing in your future, preparing the way, smoothing the path, and setting lamps of grace along the road to illuminate your next step. Do not despise these days of uncomfortable preparation. This is the crucible where true character is forged. This is the wilderness where intimacy with me is deepened. I am molding you into a vessel capable of carrying the weight of glory I intend to pour into you. I am teaching you the holy disciplines of surrender, the quiet power of patience, and the profound beauty of humility. These are not burdens I am placing upon you. They are priceless treasures that will become the bedrock of your life, sustaining you long after the world has shifted beneath your feet. My beloved child, listen closely, for I am about to reveal a truth that the world works tirelessly to obscure. The dwelling you now inhabit, the streets you walk, the city you call home, the very air you breathe, and all the possessions you hold dear, those are not your permanent address. They are temporary assignments. They are borrowed spaces, beautiful in their time but fleeting in the grand, sweeping epic of eternity. The life you know, with all its cherished routines, its comfortable securities, and its familiar faces, is only a shadow, a whisper, a dim reflection of the ultimate reality I have prepared for you. The permanence you frantically seek in these earthly things is an illusion. It is a mirage in the desert that promises to quench a thirst that only I, the living water, can satisfy. Do not let this revelation bring you sorrow or distress. I am speaking it to liberate you, to open your eyes to a reality so magnificent it surpasses all human understanding. The true home your soul yearns for, the ultimate sanctuary your heart craves, the place where joy is the very atmosphere and peace is the ground beneath your feet. The home is not of this world. It is not built with stone and wood by human hands. It cannot be bought with money, earned through merit, or inherited through earthly bloodlines. Your true, unshakable, permanent address is in heaven. It is in the eternal realm of my immediate presence, a place prepared for you since before the foundation of the world. Every single step you take on this earth is a part of your pilgrimage toward that eternal dwelling. Every trial you face is a part of your training for the life to come. Every tear of sorrow, every laugh of joy, every victory won, and every loss endured is a lesson in the sacred art of living as a citizen of my kingdom. Do not be deceived by the comforts and achievements of this present age. Though they may seem solid and lasting, they are as fleeting as the morning mist. Though they may bring you happiness, it is a temporary delight, destined to fade like a beautiful sunset. I did not create you for the temporary. I created you for eternity. Your spirit is too vast, too magnificent to be permanently contained within the confines of earthly walls or earthly experiences. You were made for the endless expanse of heaven, not merely for the brief journey of the life you now live. That deep, unquenchable longing you feel inside, that persistent ache for something more, this is not a flaw in your design. That is the homing signal I placed within your heart, a divine compass needle that constantly points you toward your true north, toward your true home with me. Lift your eyes and consider the havens, the breathtaking expanse of my creation. Understand that your place within my eternal kingdom was secured for you before the first star was named. Every galaxy spinning in the silent depths of space, every planet orbiting in its perfect path, every cosmic cloud of stardust is a testament to my power, my meticulous plan, and my unbreakable promise to you. Just as the universe continues its orderly dance according to my sovereign will, so too does your eternal home await you, perfectly designed, eternally secure, and infinitely more beautiful than your mind can conceive. Nothing in this temporal realm can hold a candle to the splendor of the place I have prepared for you. No earthly palace, no vault of gold and silver, no comfort of human relationship can ever replicate the fullness of joy, the depth of peace, and the intensity of love that awaits you. I know, my child. I know your heart has grown attached to the people, places, and things of this world. I know the deep human need to belong, to feel settled, to put down roots and call a place home. This desire is not wrong. It is a part of my design, a reflection of the eternal belonging I created you for. But I am using this season of change to teach you a deeper truth. The permanence you seek cannot be found in the shifting sands of this earth. The cities you build will one day be ruins. The walls you construct for protection will eventually crumble. The homes you lovingly furnish will decay and fade into dust. Your true home, however, is eternal. It is unshakable. It is radiant with my own glory. It is a realm where sorrow cannot cross the border, where pain is a forgotten language, where fear and doubt have no power and no place. Hear me now, for I am speaking directly to your spirit past the noise of your fear and the logic of your mind. Do not anchor your soul to that which is passing away. Do not build the foundation of your identity on things that cannot endure. I am your refuge. I am your fortress. I am your eternal inheritance. Your true citizenship is not of this world. It is of heaven. Your life on earth is a sacred pilgrimage, a temporary sojourn, a journey through a foreign land. The streets you walk, the houses you inhabit, the friendships you thresher, they are all precious parts of the journey, but they are not the final destination. The destination is my presence. It is the fullness of my kingdom, where every longing of your heart will be satisfied, every injustice you have witnessed will be made right, and every broken part of your soul will be made gloriously whole. Even as you read these words, I am calling you to lift your gaze beyond the horizon of the earthly and the visible. Look to the havens with the eyes of faith and see the city I have prepared for you. A city adorned with a glory that never fades, with foundations of precious stones, with gates of pearl that are never closed, and with a peace that flows like a river. This city is your true home, and I have engraved your name upon its very foundations. You belong there, my child. Not because of your own merit, but because of my infinite grace, because of the sacrifice of the Lamb, and because of the power of my Spirit who dwells within you as a down payment of the glory to come. The impermanence of this world is not meant to cause you despair. It is meant to awaken you. I want you to see that all the striving for earthly security, all the frantic accumulation of possessions, all the anxious planning for the future is ultimately insufficient to satisfy the eternal soul I have given you. You were made to dwell with me, to walk in the light of my presence, and to know a peace and joy that far surpasses all human understanding. Every hardship you face, every disappointment you endure, is refining your capacity to live fully in this eternal truth. The fleeting things of this world are meant to be your teachers, not your masters. They are designed to be signposts that continually point you back to me, compelling you to seek my kingdom first and to set your heart on the treasures that can never be lost, tarnished, or destroyed. Even now, I am preparing your heart to receive this revelation in its fullness. I am gently prying your fingers from the false securities and attachments that keep you bound to this temporal realm. I am lovingly guiding you toward the eternal, toward the life that has no end, toward the home where you will dwell with me forever. Do not resist this holy preparation, for every moment of it is intentional, loving, and absolutely necessary for what lies ahead. Like a master craftsman shaping a priceless vessel, I am shaping you to reflect my glory. Every experience, every trial, every season of waiting is a deliberate stroke of my hand, molding you into a being fit for eternal habitation in my presence. I know that the thought of leaving behind what is known and comfortable brings a chill of fear. I know that change, by its very nature, is unsettling. But my child, consider this profound exchange. What you fear you are losing is nothing but a shadow compared to the substance you are gaining. What you are leaving behind is temporary. What you are moving toward is eternal. The pleasures of the earth, though sweet for a season, are fleeting. The joy that emanates from my presence is an everlasting spring. The security of a home built by human hands is fragile. The security of the home I have built for you in heaven is absolute and infinite. The love you experience among family and friends on earth is a precious gift, a beautiful echo of the perfect, all-encompassing love that flows eternally from my heart to yours. Do not seek permanence in what is impermanent. Let your heart, your hope, and your identity rise above the temporal, the fleeting, and the transient. Place your hope in me, for I am the great I am, unchanging. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Your true home does not depend on shifting economic conditions, changing relationships, or your physical location. It depends entirely on my presence, which is constant, unwavering, and eternal. Even when the world shakes, when your personal foundations tremble, when all that you have counted on seems to be lost, remember this. Your permanent address remains secure, untouched, and waiting for you in heaven. The very idea of permanence is so often misunderstood. Mortals believe it can be found in property, in status, in power, or in relationships. But true permanence, true stability is found only in the eternal God. Your earthly home may crumble. Your wealth may vanish in an instant. Your relationships may change or end. But your home in heaven is everlasting. Your treasures stored there can never be stolen. Your joy there can never be taken away. Your peace there can never be disturbed. Your eternal dwelling is a place of absolute completeness, of perfect fulfillment, of final and glorious rest. It is where your soul will finally breathe the air for which it was created, where your spirit will sing the song of redemption without restraint, and where you will finally know and be known in the fullness of my love in a way the earth could never facilitate. Even now, I am preparing that place for you. The streets of that place are not just made of a precious metal, they are paved with the purity of my holiness. The foundations are not just adorned with jewels, they are built upon the bedrock of my faithfulness. The light that illuminates it does not come from a sun or a moon, for my own glory is its eternal light. There is no darkness there, no shadow of turning, no suffering, no sorrow. Every tear you have ever cried will be wiped from your eyes by my own hand. Every fear that has ever haunted you will be banished forever. Every righteous longing of your heart will be gloriously and completely fulfilled. The permanence you have so desperately sought in the world is already secured for you in heaven. You do not have to strive for it. You do not have to earn it. It is a gift of my grace, freely given, and it has been yours from the moment you first opened your heart and accepted my love. The transition from this earthly life to your heavenly home may seem distant, but in truth, it begins now. Every act of faith, no matter how small, every step of obedience, no matter how difficult, every moment of conscious trust in me is a step closer to your eternal home. Your earthly journey is a living, breathing parable of the eternal reality. Just as you plan, build, and decorate your earthly home, so too are you being prepared, built up, and adorned in spirit to inhabit your eternal one. Do not despise the small, seemingly insignificant moments of your day, for they are the very threads I am using to weave the magnificent tapestry of your eternity. You will come to understand that the deep ache in your heart, the longing for permanence, the desire to truly belong, is not a sign of weakness. It is the voice of my spirit within you calling you home. The earth can never fully satisfy you because it was never meant to. The world offers shadows, glimpses, and temporary comforts. Heaven offers substance, fullness, completion, and eternal joy. Your true address is not here, and it never was. You are a sojourner, a pilgrim, a beloved traveler passing through this temporary realm. Therefore, your eyes must be fixed on the eternal, your heart must be anchored in my presence, and your soul must be attuned to the heavenly reality that awaits you. Even as you walk among earthly dwellings, remember that they are but tents in the wilderness, temporary shelters for the night. Do not place your ultimate trust in their walls, their roofs, or their foundations. Do not allow your heart to be ensnared by their fleeting beauty or their transient comfort. Instead, let your heart find its true dwelling place in me. Let your soul rest in the unshakable knowledge that your permanent home is already prepared, already secure, and already radiant with my glory. Your identity, your worth, and your eternal inheritance are not tied to any earthly address. They are tied to me, your Creator, your Redeemer, and your eternal Father. My beloved, I tell you all this now so that you may walk through this season of change with clarity, courage, and divine purpose. You are not bound by this world. You are not confined by its limitations. You are not defined by its transient nature. You are a citizen of heaven, a child of eternity, a bearer of my image, and a conduit of my love. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome, every change that shakes your life is a divine invitation to lift your eyes higher and see beyond the temporal. Your home on earth is not your final destination. Your permanent address is in heaven, and it is there that you will dwell with me in perfect communion forever. Your faith is the key that unlocks the door to understanding and living in this truth. Do not be afraid to let go of the temporal. Do not be afraid to release your grip on the things that are passing away. Every attachment to earthly security must be held loosely, tempered by the knowledge of my eternal provision. Every desire for permanence in this world must be surrendered, tempered by the glorious vision of your eternal home. The more you fix your eyes on heaven, the more your soul will find its rest on earth. The more you trust in your eternal future, the more your heart will experience my peace in the present. And the more you align your life with my eternal purposes, the more your earthly journey will be filled with meaning and joy. The permanence you seek on earth is but a faint echo of the longing I placed within you for heaven. Every human desire for home, for security, for stability is ultimately a deep, primal longing for my presence, for eternal life, and for the fullness of my kingdom. This is why the changes in your earthly life, though deeply unsettling, are so profoundly necessary. They teach you to rely not on the shifting, temporary structures of the world, but on the unmovable, eternal rock of who I am. They reveal to you, in the most practical ways, that your true security, your true comfort, and your true home are found in me alone. Even when the world feels chaotic, even when your surroundings shift and change, even when relationships falter or opportunities fade away, remember that you are anchored in eternity. The home I have prepared for you cannot be shaken by economic collapse or political unrest. The city I have promised cannot be destroyed by war or natural disaster. The love I have for you cannot be diminished by time or circumstance. Your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Your place at my eternal table is secure. Your inheritance is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading. You are not an orphan. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are my child, and you belong to the eternal realm I have created for you. I know, my child, that this eternal truth can feel distant at times. I know the earthly life can feel overwhelming, confusing, and frighteningly real. But let me assure you, every step you take, every challenge you face, every change that comes your way is perfectly orchestrated to draw you closer to your eternal home. The uncertainty of the temporal is a mirror reflecting the certainty of the eternal. The fleeting nature of the world is a constant, gentle reminder that your permanent dwelling is not here, but in heaven. And so I say to you again, walk with confidence, walk with faith, walk with a hope that is not based on what you see, but on what I have promised. Do not be swayed by the temporary allure of earthly stability. Do not be distracted by the shifting sands of human plans. Do not be burdened by the fear of change. Instead, fix your gaze on the eternal. Anchor your heart in me and trust that the home I have prepared for you is ready. It is waiting, and it is more glorious than you can possibly imagine. Every detail of your eternal home has been designed with an earth's passion and a father's love. Every street, every room, every vista reflects my glory. Every joy, every delight, every moment of peace is eternal. There will be no decay, no sorrow, no imperfection. You will dwell in fullness, in light, in love, and in peace. This is your inheritance. This is my promise to you. This is the destination for which every single step of your earthly journey is preparing you. Even now, I am calling you to shift your focus. Do not cling to what is passing. Do not be distracted by what is temporary. Lift your eyes, open your heart, and receive the reality of your eternal home. Let the knowledge of your true address in heaven transform the way you live, the way you think, and the way you love. Let it free you from the grip of fear, from the paralysis of anxiety, from the worship of the false securities of this world. Let it anchor your soul in the deep, calm waters of the eternal, and let it guide every choice, every decision, and every action you take. The earth and all its works will pass away, my child. The nations will fade. The kingdoms of man will crumble into dust, but your home in heaven will remain. Your inheritance cannot be taken. Your joy cannot be diminished. Your peace cannot be shaken. Your experience of my love cannot be quenched. And when the fullness of time has come, you will dwell with me forever in a place of perfect rest, perfect love, and perfect peace. Even as you read these final words, know that I am with you, preparing you. I am aligning every part of your life to reflect this eternal truth. I am removing the distractions, cleansing your heart, and opening the eyes of your spirit to the reality of your true home. Do not resist this process. Do not cling to the temporary. Embrace the eternal. Walk in the knowledge that your permanent address is in heaven, and let this truth transform every aspect of your life. Your journey on earth is but a prelude to the eternal song that awaits you. Every step you take is a single note in the grand symphony of eternity. Every trial, every joy, every sorrow, every victory contributes to the beautiful melody that will echo throughout the halls of your eternal home. And when you finally arrive, you will understand with perfect clarity that every moment, every experience, and every change was lovingly and perfectly designed to lead you to the place where you truly, finally, and forever belong. In my presence, in my glory, and in my eternal love. So do not despair, do not fear, do not cling to the temporary. Instead, rejoice in this unshakable truth. Your permanent address is in heaven, your home is secure, your inheritance is eternal, your joy will be complete, your peace will be everlasting, your experience of love will be unending. You are my child, and nothing in all creation can ever separate you from me or from the eternal home I have prepared for you. When earthly realms shake, when human foundations tremble, when every structure you have trusted falls, remember that the dwelling I have prepared for you stands unshaken. The home you seek, the security you long for, the permanence you desire is found only and forever in me. Look to the havens, my child. See the city I have prepared. Hear the faint music of eternity. Feel the love that surrounds you even now. Your true home awaits. Heaven is calling your name. Eternity beckons. And I, the Lord your God, am with you every single step of the way, guiding you, preparing you, loving you, and leading you home. Your permanent address is not on this earth. It is not in any city, any country, or any structure made by human hands. It is in heaven, in the place I have prepared for you since the beginning of time. A place of eternal joy, perfect peace, and unfailing love. Walk in this truth. Live in this reality. Let your soul rest in this certainty. For you are my child, and your home is eternal. Amen now.